Today marks the beginning of National Hunger and Homelessness Week. It's a time to bring awareness to our neighbors who have no roof over their heads or are struggling to feed their families.
All week, we will look at several local organizations who provide services to help those in need. And today we begin with the INTERFAITH House located in Garfield Park. It's the only medical recovery center exclusively for ill and injured homeless adults here in the state of Illinois.
And joining us today is Jennifer Nelson Seals, Executive Director at INTERFAITH House, and Charles Nelson, who was once a resident at the facility, who is doing pretty well these days, I understand. Charles, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Good to hear.
It sounds like you're better than all right. You got a smile on your face. You woke up this morning, so.
Yes, I woke up this morning and I'm working.
And you're working.
Both are
That's
good
it.
things.
There you
Yes.
go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Jennifer, tell us a little bit about INTERFAITH House. We understand 20 years you've been at it
20
now.
years,
Yeah.
and I just want you to imagine right now, it's cold outside.
Right.
Exactly.
And on any given night in the city of Chicago, 7,000 individuals are homeless. Right now, a third of those individuals can be ill or injured. So just imagine just being on the street. INTERFAITH House fills that crucial gap, housing homeless, ill and injured individuals that come to our facility.
Jennifer, how have you and people that help you, because it takes a village, I get that.
It does.
How have you guys been able to stay on your feet for 20 years and
Most
help those who
definitely.
can't always help themselves?
With partnerships, with people like you that actually gives to our organization, with volunteers that come to do our share a meal, with knowing that it's important to give back to the community.
All right. Charles, tell us about your experience with INTERFAITH House. How did you happen to find them, and what did they do for you?
Right when I got off work, I had a stroke, and I went to the hospital, and then they sent me to RIC
Sure.
for therapy, and then some of the people that at RIC recommended our INTERFAITH House and everything, and I went there. And all of a sudden, I was doing all these therapy things with INTERFAITH House, and all of a sudden, I was working with them, and I was going to meetings and everything. So they allowed me to heal.
Let me ask you this though, Charles. How much time did you spend on the streets before you found your guardian angels at INTERFAITH?
About 2 months.
About 2 months.
Yeah.
And I'm sure in those 2 months, that short amount of time, which seemed like a long time for you, you met a lot of other homeless people like
Yes.
yourselves. What's
Yes.
the one thing that you want everybody else in their warm and cozy houses watching you right now to know about the homeless people here in Chicago? Because there are so many misconceptions.
The homeless people here is not, it could be anybody. And it's not people in the ghetto or anything like that. It's just anybody could lose their job.
Just a paycheck away, huh?
Yes, they live in paycheck to paycheck.
So Jennifer, tell us specifically about some of the needs that your organization fulfills for the homeless of Chicago when you find them.
So we make sure that the individual, when they're coming through us, that they have a psychosocial assessment, that they have all the things that they need, including at our facility, we have doctors and nurse practitioners that are there to fulfill the whole person. So we're not giving them a hand out, we're giving them a hand up to get to the next level. And while they're there, we try to find stable housing. We have partnerships with over 50 organizations because we know that it takes a network to help individuals to get to the next level.
So not only, Jennifer, are you trying to help find places for some of these people to stay, but you also provide the medical attention that they need while they're there. How are donations for you this year? Because a lot of people, like Larry just said, are just trying to pay their own mortgages, trying to take care of their own families, but you still need help.
Because of the partnerships that we have, we do still need help, but also the time, the talent, and the treasures of individuals. If they could come offer their time or their talents that's there and their treasures at INTERFAITH House to make sure that we fulfill what we need.
Well, Jennifer, thanks for coming on, and Charles, and explaining to us a little bit about INTERFAITH House. It's I know it's a wonderful organization, and you're doing great work, and I just wish you continued success. And if people want a little more information, maybe want to help you in some way, where do they go?
They go to www.interfaithhouse.org.
Fantastic.
Thank you,
that's fine.
Jennifer and Charles. Thank you so much.
Thank you.